Hey, so what's going on everyone, and welcome back to another video. And in this video what I'm going to be going over is I'm going to be going over Rick and Morty Season 3, Episode 2. This is going to be all the Easter eggs. I'm basically going to do the top 5 that I actually noticed. So before I actually get into it, I'm going to say consider subscribing to my channel and turning on post notifications. We were at 500 subscribers yesterday, and now we're back down to 495, which we're 5 subscribers off, which we will more likely get it back really fast. So going on to number 1, we have Mad Max Fury Road Easter eggs. So there was a load of these Easter eggs. There was basically, if you remember to the start of the episode, there was this kind of action set piece where they were basically being chased by people, like the scavengers were chasing Rick and Summer and Morty. So this is obviously just a Mad Max Fury Road reference, which I thought was really cool. There was a load of Easter eggs towards this in the actual episode, which was mostly kind of towards the start of it. There was a few other kind of older movie Easter eggs in this as well. So going on to number 2, we have the title, Rick and Morty's the title is Rick Mancing the Stone, but this is obviously a wink to Romancing the Stone, which was basically a movie where they were worshipping some kind of green kind of emerald, which is the same thing we get to see Rick kind of look at and really want, because the thing in the show could supply like a load of power to something, and then at the end of the episode he actually gets it and he takes everything with it. So that's something interesting as well. So that was obviously another Easter we had. So going on to number 3, there was this green, as I said, this green rock reference, which was obviously another one to kind of Planet of the Apes. What I mean by this was, in I think one of the Planet of the Apes movies, they're kind of worshipping a rocket, which I did think is really cool. I've only seen like 1 or 2 of those movies, but I haven't seen them all. So this was just another reference that I kind of picked up on because I've heard of people just talking about this in general. So I thought that was kind of really cool. So going on to number 4, this is one, I think the most obvious one we get to see throughout the whole episode. So this is going to be the opening title, where it's kind of the Morty store. So when Rick is holding up these 2 Mortys, there's 2 weapons. There's The Legend of Zelda's sword and Negan's bat. So I'm pretty sure the Negan's bat has something to do with The Walking Dead, and The Legend of Zelda was a game. I'm not sure if it was a movie. It was definitely a game. I actually heard about it quite often. I never actually played it, never really got into it, never liked it. And so going on to number 5, we have Summer's gun is right out of Road Warriors. So I'm going to have like pictures of this on the screen here. So this is obviously just the gun that one of the main actors or one of the main people just used in that movie. This is obviously one of the first ones, and there's a load of kind of like Thunderdome references. There was like a load of those anyway, and there was a few other ones which I didn't include because I didn't think they were quite as good as this episode. But there's obviously going to be other ones which I'm going to be going over in like other like videos on this. So that's been pretty much it for all the Easter eggs. I kind of noticed they're really easy to find. So I am at 500 subscribers, as I said. You can consider subscribing, turning on post notifications. I now have Twitter and Instagram in the description, and I'm going to do kind of a Q&A once I hit 500 subscribers. So what you can do for that is you can be sending like questions onto my Twitter, which I will answer. It's not going to be a flash Q&A or anything like that. It's going to be a personal Q&A. So you can ask me anything and I'll answer everything like that. So that's been pretty much it for the video. So I will see you tomorrow for another video on more likely the Flash or Game of Thrones. Well, Game of Thrones will be on Thursday actually. So I'll do something else. So I'll see you in the next video, and peace.